funeral on the exact same day, at the exact same time that you just so happened to be there. That's an extraordinary coincidence, isn't it?
She must have caught sight of me. I don't know.
Well, let's stop the pretense, shall we, Mr. Metcalfe? After your little visit to the hospital, Elaine Jones changed her mind about giving evidence. That's just a fact. Because you bullied her into withdrawing. That's also a fact, isn't it?
No. I'd no need to. I could have told you she would back out. She always was flaky. Used to change her mind on a sixpence. Drove me to Lally.
Yes, we've heard all about that from your ex-wife and from Yasmin Metcalfe. About your impatience with them, your attempts to control them.
Good luck to anyone trying to control that pair.
But Elaine let you down, though, didn't she? Agreeing to give evidence after you'd ordered her not to. Well, you had to put a stop to that, didn't you?
No.
But she has vividly described your efforts to intimidate her at the hospital to this court. We have all just watched your ham-fisted attempt to disguise that intimidation. Going to the hospital was an enormous risk, but you had to take it, didn't you? Because you couldn't bear the thought that Elaine Jones might dare defy you. Is that not right?
No. And you can stand there saying it till you're blue in the face, but won't make it so.
You enjoy frightening women, don't you, Mr. Metcalfe? Gives you a sense of power and validation, because you are a weak man and it's the only way that you can feel strong. Is that not right?
You can't say that to me. I am the victim here.
Yet everything we have heard in this courtroom over the last 2 days says otherwise. It says that for months now, the real victim here is that woman sat in the dock. Does it not?
Oh, give over, will you? Oh, she'd love you to believe that, but she's playing you like a two-bob banjo, just like she did me. Let me put you straight. I did my best for her and the other one. Tried to turn them into something to be proud of, but they would not have it. Oh, they always knew better.
Strong women tend to have opinions, Mr. Metcalfe. But you couldn't endure that, could you? So you had to break them down. But you knew it would take time. Because you've learned the lesson of the boiling frog well.
Boiling frog? What are you talking about, man?
You place a frog in scalding hot water and it'll just hop out. You place a frog in tepid water and you turn up the heat. Little by little, you'll boil that frog alive. And that's exactly what you did to Elaine Jones and Yasmin Metcalfe, isn't it?
Only in your head.
You took two confident women. You won their love, and then day by day, you chipped away at their self-esteem and bullied them mercilessly until they lived in terror of you. Is that not right?
No, it is not.
You enjoyed seeing Elaine frightened at the hospital, didn't you? Just as you enjoyed tormenting Yasmin with the bread knife on the night that you were injured. Is that not right?
No.
You took sadistic pleasure in seeing your wife on her knees, pleading, begging, broken. The independence of mind and spirit that you so despised, fully drained out of her by your actions. You finally thought you'd beaten her, didn't you?
She was beaten before we started. She beat her flaming self. She really thought she was something. But let me tell you something, sunshine. She was nothing from the off. Useless. In the kitchen, in the bedroom. That's why her first husband was knocking off her best mate for years. Couldn't wait to get away because he was so miserable at home with his so-called wife. Not that she blamed herself. No, she never did. But I made her take a good hard look in the mirror, and it's not my fault that she didn't like that pathetic excuse for a woman that she saw.
No more questions, Your Honor.